Well, welcome to Northwind. I've never been a big fan of unboxing videos. I've probably never watched a complete one. I usually skip to the whatever's inside if it's something that I can't find a lot of information on. I'm not, like I said, I don't know. I don't get it. But today I'm going to break that rule and I'm going to do an unboxing video. But this one's a little bit different. So if you've watched any of my other pocket watch videos, you know I've been collecting for a few years, and I have I like mainly Hamiltons. I like Elgin, a couple of different Elgin type railroad watches. The other day, on one of the marketplaces online, there was a pocket watch that was for sale, and all it showed was the front of the watch, and it's an Illinois pocket watch. Probably a size 16 just based on the case. The guy just said Illinois pocket watch, parts only, and he listed his price. And I thought that dial looked a lot like a watch that I had bought years ago at some place, and it turned out to be a pretty good deal, and I sold it. Like I said, my interest lies elsewhere. But when I saw that and I saw the price, I thought I'm going to give this a risk. I'm going to take a risk and spend a few dollars, and maybe I'll get lucky. We'll see. And so here it is. It came in. I've marked the guy's name off so that you can't see who he is. But I'm going to open this dude up if I can find my pocket knife. There it is, and we will see what we have. Like I said, it's an Illinois pocket watch, probably a size 16. The dial on it, I'll try and throw a picture up of the listing if it's still there. But the dial, it has this kind of, it says Illinois Watch Company, and then Illinois Watch Co. Company, and the lettering is kind of Gothic, maybe. I think that's what, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but it was Gothic style writing. I may need that. Chipped. It's not, the dial's not in great shape. The case, if I remember correctly, is a mainliner. Somebody tried to get in that. That was not me. Mainliner style case. So it's not like a factory type case, and I don't know, whatever it is, you know, some pocket watches had factory cases later on in the 20s, I think. Maybe they started in the late teens. I gotta be careful. You never know how somebody's packaged a watch. I bought a watch one time from a guy. This was a long time ago, and it came in an envelope, no packing, no nothing, and the glass was shattered. It was it could have been a great watch. All right, so you can kind of see, oh, something's loose in there. Yep. So he shoved, see if I can push this back down in. There's a hole cut in the styrofoam. I guess you get what you pay for. And the bubble wrap. Let me get this out of the way. And I'm going to see if I can put this under this other camera so you can kind of see how it's just kind of sitting in the hole, loose. There it is. There's that dial. But let me see if I can, well, it just moves around. So that's not real good. Foam comes on a chain. I think I remember the chain being in the video. I've got my iPad sitting here because there's a database that you can look up phone numbers. You can look up serial numbers of these watches, and it'll give you all of the pertinent information. I'm going to take this chain off. The clasp is not too great. I doubt very seriously that's a gold-plated chain. It looks too modern. Let me see if I can get that thing off of there. Okay, so that's the chain. I'm going to set that thing aside. And then let me see if I can show that dial. I don't have the best lens on today. This was kind of an impromptu video. I've been having trouble with my computer hard drive for some reason. It is not wanting to, every time I try to edit a video, the hard drive unmounts, and it's been very frustrating. And so I'm going to try and do this one. We will see. But anyway, it says Illinois Watch Company. front bezel comes off. Feels like a plastic crystal. Came off pretty easy. Kind of scratched up. The good thing is it's not yellowing, so that's a good thing. The hands are purple. I mean, it's probably originally was a blue, but they look that real pretty purple color on the hour and the minute hand. The second's hand is blue. That dial is pretty shot. I mean, I've seen worse, but I don't know if you'll be able to see the color of those hands in this video, but that's just a pretty thing. Let me just see. Lever set. I could not even see the lever in the picture, so that's good. That probably means there's a good chance this is a railroad grade watch. That works a little bit, moves the hands anyway, so that's good. Now I'm going to put that back on the front bezel so that I can see about unscrewing the back. Oh, I don't want to cross thread it. You get in a hurry with some of these, man. I've messed up a case one time. I knew exactly what watch was in it. It wasn't a very high-end valuable watch, but I cross-threaded it and I never could get it back off. And I ended up selling it to somebody, and I said, this is what's in there, but I cannot get the back off. And anyway, so yep, that's probably why he didn't show a picture of it. That back is on there pretty good, but they sell these. It's basically a racquetball type ball. I've had this for a few years. Mine's deflated, but it still works. It gives you some traction on the back of the case to get it open. So let's see what we got in here. Dude is on there. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do this under the camera. So before I open this up, so I've had in the Illinois railroad grade watches, I've had the Bun Special, the one that I talked about earlier that was the really good deal that I found at the bottom of a junk pile. I think it was a Bun Special 161A, and very, very hard to find pocket watch. And I mean, that was remarkable that I found that thing. And I sold it to an Illinois pocket watch collector. He was thrilled to have it. He restored it. Beautiful, beautiful watch. And so, and that's what this dial reminds me of. So it could be that. It could be you know, a Bun Special 60 hour. My guess is probably they made a Abraham Lincoln pocket watch that was 17 jewels, maybe 21 jewels. The Bun Special came in 17, or the Bun came in 17, 21, and 23 jewels in the 16 size, I think. So my guess is it's probably going to be an an Abraham Lincoln, probably a 17 jewel, so it won't be worth all that much. Maybe I'll get lucky. We will see. So I'm going to unscrew this thing here right in front of the camera. That's tight. I bet it's gunked up. Hopefully it's not rusted. There's some wear you can see on that case. All right, almost off. All right, sweet. It is I can never pronounce this, Sangamo, Illinois watch company. So I didn't even think about this one. I had actually a different version of this one time. A Sangamo Special, I think, is what I had. This one's just a Sangamo, but it is let's see if I can move this over a little bit in my, I don't know if you can see that. I got a different lens on today. Sangamo, where is it? 23. It's 23 jewels. Sweet. Beautiful fish scale demasking. It's kind of what it looks like. Man, that thing is awesome. Awesome. All right, let me look up the serial number on this website real quick, and we'll see what we got. So you put in one. Wait, go back. There we go. 1977. And then you have to click on Illinois and go. And this shows there it is. You can kind of see it. Grade Sangamo, manufacturer Illinois, model number 5, estimated made in 1907. 26,135 total produced over the life of the pocket watch. So they made 400 in this run. 23 jewels, ruby, gold setting, screw down settings. Anyway, that's all the rest. So railroad grade, obviously. It's adjusted to 6 positions and to temperature. Awesome. So, man, I got lucky on that one. Let's look something else to kind of look at. If you're looking at pocket watches, I mentioned the case on these. On the other ones, it looked like it was a generic case. This one's a Keystone watch case, J Boss 14 karat gold filled. So it's a nice case, got some wear on it. But here's what, if you look here, see here's one case screw, and here's another case screw, and I do not see another case screw on this thing. So my guess is this is the original case that this thing came in. Well, let's give it a little wind. Well, let's see if balance moves. You can kind of see that balance moves a little bit, so that's a good sign. I just want to see if I put a few winds on it, if it'll take off. It's not good to run a pocket watch that you don't know the service of, because that old oil is just bad. Look at that. Sweet. Oh man, sometimes you just get lucky. Yep, that thing is taking off. In the background, I forgot completely, I've got an old calendar clock on my wall back here that's ticking away, so you can probably hear that thing, and I apologize for that. But you can see, let me turn it this way. I never can remember which end is up on this camera here. You can see the name of it up there at the top. Temperature in 6 positions, 23 ruby jewels. Man, that's awesome. So anyway, that's all I want to do today, was to do that quick unboxing, and to show. Sometimes you take a little risk, and I did not spend a whole lot of money on it, so I was not super concerned. Because if it was a gold-filled case, which I thought it was, then I could always just sell the case if the part in it was rusted and shot, like sometimes they are. Just looking at it, let's see if I can put this back down. It has been worked on before at some point surrounding that jewel. I guess that's a jewel pivot, yeah. Boy, there's some heavy-handed tool marks on that right there. I'm not a watchmaker, so I can recognize when somebody has worked on them, but I can't do it myself. Anyway, that is it. And so thank you guys for watching another episode. Hopefully I'll get this one posted pretty quick, and maybe I'll get that hard drive to work, to cooperate with my computer, and then I can get some of the other videos that I've been working on that I've just been having fits with. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. If you want to keep following me, that would be awesome, and I'll keep posting videos as I come up with something to show. Thanks.